This is Paul Turner, the Immigration Barrister at Imperium Chambers. Thank you for tuning in for my channel. If you have any immigration problem whatsoever, or you want some honest immigration advice, then please get in touch with me and I'll do my level best to help you. I've helped people on all sorts of applications and you will get honest advice if nothing else from me. This is the last in a short series of videos explaining the changes the Home Office have made in respect of the COVID concessions and is current as at the date of the 8th of July 2022 and forms part of a longer series of videos that I have provided throughout the pandemic to keep people informed with what's going on with the Home Office. What I would say as I wrap up this set of videos is, despite infections increasing in the United Kingdom and increasing quite dramatically, the Home Office's changes in policies are seeking it to make it harder for people to rely on coronavirus or COVID in order to remain in the United Kingdom or to get leave in the United Kingdom. Anyway, today I'm going to be talking about the new COVID guidance for people outside the United Kingdom, and with particular reference to those with indefinite leave to remain who have been outside the United Kingdom for more than 2 years. Generally, the rule is that if you remained outside the United Kingdom for more than 2 years and due to the coronavirus travel restrictions, bit of a mouthful there, your indefinite leave has lapsed. What this means is that your indefinite leave to remain in the United Kingdom, ILR, which is most common, or indefinite leave to enter, ILE, will have lapsed if you are absent from the United Kingdom for over 2 years. However, if your indefinite leave to remain or ILE lapsed on or after the 24th of January 2020 and you've been able to return to the United Kingdom due to travel restrictions in place relating to the coronavirus, you may apply under what's called the returning resident visa route to return to the United Kingdom and have your indefinite leave to remain or indefinite leave to enter reinstated. So that's good news for those people that have been stuck outside the United Kingdom for more than 2 years. It's not the end of the road and you don't have to start again. Now, let's move on to other types of applications and people that want to come to the United Kingdom but have had problems. Let's start with the global talent. If you outside the United Kingdom, you've applied for a global talent visa and received an endorsement letter from an endorsing body but have not been able to travel within the 3-month deadline, you may still be able to travel to the United Kingdom. However, you are advised to provide an explanation of the delay when you submit your application, and that's very important. If you're applying for a startup or innovator visa and your endorsement for an endorsing body has expired because you've not been able to travel to the United Kingdom again because of coronavirus, you may still be eligible for a visa. What is very important is that the Home Office will consider all applications on a case-by-case basis, and it is therefore vital that you get the right immigration advice before applying for these or any other types of visas, as it will be the representations and evidence that will form the basis of the decision. Now, let's turn to those who want to come and join their family in the United Kingdom. If you've been granted a 90-day visa vignette, the stamp in the book, to work or join a family in the United Kingdom and it's expired, you will need to apply for a replacement by completing an online form. The cost of replacing an expired 90-day vignette, or I use the word visa, it's the paper thing in the passport, is £154, and you'll need to make an appointment to resubmit your biometric information. Seems a bit pointless to me if you've already done it, but there you are, that's the Home Office for you. I would strongly advise that you only apply for a new visa or apply to replace an expired vignette when you are confident that you can travel to the United Kingdom. Otherwise you're just wasting your time and money. The new vignette that will be issued or that they'll put in the passport will be valid for another period of 90 days. If you cannot travel during this time, you may need to apply yet again to update your vignette. If you have submitted an application for a replacement vignette and are still awaiting a decision but now no longer intend to travel, i.e. you've got bored, you should submit a withdrawal request at the visa application centre that you applied from in order for your passport to be released back to you, because otherwise the Home Office or the visa application centre will keep it. If you're a student and your 90-day visa vignette has expired, and you either have been unable to travel due to coronavirus but have been undertaking your studies remotely from overseas and intend to travel to study the same course in the United Kingdom, or have completed an eligible course by distance learning under the coronavirus concessions that were previously issued and are coming to the UK by the relevant date, you can come under the graduate route. You will still need to make a paid for a vignette transfer application by completing the online form. Again, for students, the cost for replacing the expired vignette is £154, and again you will need to make an appointment to resubmit your biometric information to the Home Office. If your 90-day visa vignette has expired and you either have deferred your course start date due to coronavirus but have been able to undertake your studies remotely, meaning that your course cannot be completed during your existing visa period, and you now intend to travel to the United Kingdom, and you can still complete your course within the dates covered by your existing visa period, but your course date end date has changed and you would like a new visa with a revised end date. The bad news is that you will need in those circumstances to submit a new paid student visa application with a new certificate of acceptance of studies to cover the revised dates of your course. So if you haven't been able to start studying and you're not going to be able to finish studying by the time the visa was due to end, you're going to have to start again basically. You'll also again sadly need to book an appointment to resubmit your biometric information. The good news is that when you arrive in the United Kingdom, you will not be penalised for being unable to collect your biometric residence permit while the coronavirus measures are in place. That's because an awful lot of offices are shut, so at least they're not penalising people in that respect. I hope I've covered topics for people outside the United Kingdom. This is the final video in respect of the 8th of July 2022 COVID guidance for migrants. I decided to break it up into 3 to make it a bit more palatable and easily digestible than just doing the one long video that is quite boring. I hope you've enjoyed this. Please feel free to contact me if you want some immigration advice, or you've just got a general inquiry about immigration, and I'll do my best to help you. As I say, coronavirus cases are rising, so do stay careful, do take care of yourself and your family, and thank you again for watching. Please again subscribe to my channel. This is Paul Turner, the immigration barrister at Imperial.